Let's pull up the stock of steel strips wheels. This company is in the news because it recently bagged an export order from Jaguar Land Rover. To talk to us about this order, we are joined by Mr. Mohan Joshi, Head Corporate Strategy at Steel Strips Wheels. He is joining us from Chandigarh. Thank you so much, Mr. Joshi, for speaking with us at NDTV Profit. Can you give us more details about this order that you bagged from Jaguar Land Rover?
Currently the company's exports are 135 to 140 crores for financial year 15-16. And the order is for supplying wheels to the company Jaguar Land Rover to the tune of 1 million wheels. And the annual turnover that this order will create will be approximately 10 to 15% of the exports that we are doing right now. So the order is around about 13 to 15 crores annualized over the period of 5 years. The order is going to be supplying, getting started from the month of February 2016. And it will be supplied from our Chennai factory, which is for the exports, and will start for from the month of February till 5 years.
Right. Is there scope of expansion? You said you'll supply 1 million steel wheels during this 5-year period. While you're executing this contract, can you increase the amount of shipments? Is there possibility that you expand this contract?
Yes, I think the contract is based on the pricing and the commercial as well as the quality parameters that the company is working on. And this can definitely increase to their other locations which are across the globe. So that negotiations are always going on with the company for supplying these wheels to other continents where JLR has their factories. So this is for one of their UK factory and one more location in the Europe. So this expansion can always happen to other continents wherever JLR UK has their factory.
Okay, and they have a large presence in China as well. Do you foresee some opportunities coming in there from JLR for export to even locations like China?
Yes, there are 3 programs which we are working very closely with JLR right now, and we are not in a position to disclose in terms of the location that we are going to supply. But yes, there are 3 programs which we are already in discussions with JLR for commercial as well as technical discussions are going on. And hopefully over next 2 to 3 months, those discussions will have fruitful bearing on the company.
Right. Mr. Joshi, you said that your Chennai plant, which is made for exports, is the one where you're going to export from. Now, there's a deluge in Chennai. Can you give us an update on what is the impact of production at your Chennai plant? Will this order get impacted by any way because of the rains?
I think the production is getting hampered a little bit because of the weather obstruction, and I think that's a natural course of action in terms of these difficulties coming and hitting the factories. But I think the kind of inventories which are there in the plant are very good enough to take care of the day-to-day operations. Yes, I can't say about the weather in terms of getting persisted for next 15-20 days. But yes, if the situation normalizes, I think beyond a small absenteeism, there is no problem.
So the production outage, is there an outage, and can that be completely managed by inventories?
Yes, I think there is no production outage as of now, and the production is very much online. And yes, if this continues for next 15-20 days consistently, then definitely that is going to have the bearing. But in terms of the inventories which are there, this situation also can be taken care of.
Right. Now, the data coming in recently in your November sales has shown a very marginal fall in the total rim sales. Can you tell us what is the sales outlook? Because, there is some sort of disappointment from auto sales also in November so far that they have, whatever has been released, especially from the two-wheeler side. Can you tell us what's happening as far as demand is concerned?
I think from the perspective of demand, the passenger vehicle is still growing at high single digits, anywhere between 6 to 8% if you talk about Y to Y. But I think there is a problem with the tractor segment, which everybody understands in terms of the the prices of the products, plus the global glut of the crops which are there, because of which production is getting hampered. And the deficient rainfall which happened 6-8 months back is also having a bearing on that. So I think the tractor segment is definitely going to have a bad year this year. To compensate that, I think truck segment is exceedingly good, wherein the growth is more than 20-25%. And I presume that from the perspective of next 3-4 months, this growth is going to continue. In terms of two-wheelers, where the rural demand is going to be, an issue, I think the problem is coming in for the motorcycle segment and not for the scooter segment that much. And I presume that, over next 3-4 months also, you may see some bit of headwinds coming in for the motorcycle segment where we are not supplying. But yes, for the scooter segment where the growth is anywhere between 10 to 15%, it is going to continue for next 3 to 4 months.
You supply to scooters?
Yes, we only supply to scooters. We don't supply to motorcycles.
Right. Now, I wanted to understand from your entire product mix, how much is geared to the CV side? Because we understand that the larger rim wheels are more higher in margins. Can you tell us
Yes.
how the mix is tilted?
See, right now, over past 1 year, the product mix was around about 27% of the turnover was contributed by the CV segment, which has now moved up to almost 42% in this financial year as of we are speaking. And that's why you would have seen that, the kind of profitability that we have declared right now, we have already achieved 17.5 crores, 27 crores of profit for the first, half. And probably we are anticipating that we can take it to 55 crores for the financial year. And I think this CV segment is going to continue for us because the product development cycle, which was continuing for us for past 2 years, is coming to mass production. And we are hopeful that irrespective of the demand cycle, the new products which are going to be coming up, which was being supplied by the competitors, are going to be shared with us going forward. And this is what I feel that, and I feel confident that, we can maintain a 25 to 30% kind of a, growth in the CV segment.
Right, but what I wanted to understand from you was what is the demand overseas? There are some concerns with Volkswagen that have come up. Though auto sales otherwise, be it in the Euro region or in the US region, I'm not talking about China, but I'm talking about these two regions, they've been quite strong. So when it comes to export growth, what are you expecting?
I think for us, because we are not exporting anything for CV segment, the car segment growth is very, very flat this year because of the factor of currencies, wherein the euro has depreciated very fast and the Russian ruble has depreciated very fast, because of which, certain turbulence has definitely come in. I can't deny that. But I think the value addition which is going to be coming in from the segment of commercial vehicle, where we have just started the exports towards Korea and the European region, will continue to bring growth for the company. And going forward, this is what I feel that where we are not there, we want to be there over next 1 year. So CV is the segment where we can make the wheels and we can supply it. And over next 1 year, the target is that 10% of the export value should come in from the segment of CV, which is where the growth is going to come from.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Joshi, for speaking with us at NDTV Profit, giving us more details of the order that you bagged from JLR, the situation at the Chennai plant and the demand outlook.